Did you know there are 6 acts of love your cat hopes to receive from you for life? Most owners believe they are giving their cat everything. But your cat has been asking for something you did not even know was missing. And if those acts go unnoticed, which for most owners they do, you quietly lose the bond they were trying to build with you. Let us start with the one no one talks about. Number 1. Keeping the same routine every day. What if the most powerful act of love your cat will ever receive from you is also the most boring one? No one talks about this because it does not look like love. There is no cute moment, no purring, no viral video. But consistency is the one thing your cat depends on more than anything else you could ever give them. Cats are not spontaneous animals. Their entire sense of safety is built around knowing what comes next. A 2019 study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science found that cats exposed to unpredictable environments showed significantly higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Same food, same time. Fresh water in the same spot. A clean litter box waiting where it always is. Walking through that door at roughly the same hour every night. That is not boring. That is your cat's entire emotional foundation. And here is what most people do not realize. When your routine is solid, your cat does not just feel safe. They start doing something that most owners dream about but cannot seem to earn. They begin to fully let their guard down around you. And what that looks like, which I will get to at the end of this video, might honestly change the way you see your cat forever. Number 2. Letting your cat walk away from you. Have you ever reached out to hold your cat and they just walked away? Most owners take that personally. But what if that moment is actually the most important test of love your cat will ever give you? Cats are one of the only domesticated animals that never lost their need for autonomy. Dogs were bred to follow. Cats chose to stay. And that difference changes everything about how they experience love. When your cat walks away from you, they are not rejecting you. They are asking you a question. Do you respect me enough to let me go? And most owners fail that test without even knowing it. They pick them up when they do not want to be held. They pull them closer when they are trying to leave. They chase them into another room because they want one more cuddle. Every single time that happens, your cat learns something. They learn that being near you means losing control. And a cat that feels like they have lost control will eventually stop coming to you at all. The owners whose cats follow them everywhere, sleep next to them every night, and never want to leave their side, all have one thing in common. They let their cat walk away every single time without a single reaction. That is not distance. That is the deepest form of trust you can offer. And hey, if any of this is making you see your cat differently, hit like and subscribe so we can get this to every cat owner who deserves to know what love really looks like through their cat's eyes. Number 3. Using a soft voice every time you see them. Do you ever talk to your cat when nobody else is around? Maybe narrate what you are doing, greet them when you walk into a room, or just say their name for no reason. Most people feel silly admitting it. But what if that is one of the most important things you have ever done for your cat? A 2022 study from the University of Paris-Nanterre found something most owners never hear about. Cats can distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's voice. But here is the part that changes everything. They only responded when their owner used a soft, higher-pitched tone. The kind of voice you probably already use without thinking about it. When owners spoke in their normal adult tone, their cats barely reacted. But the moment that voice became gentle, warm, and directed at them, their behavior shifted. Ears moved, eyes softened, bodies relaxed. Your voice is doing something you cannot see. It is regulating your cat's nervous system. Every time you greet your cat softly when you enter a room, narrate your morning while they follow you around, or whisper their name while they sit on the counter, you are building an invisible layer of safety no toy or treat could ever replace. Number 4. Playing with them like they're hunting. When was the last time you actually played with your cat? Not tossed a toy across the room while scrolling your phone, actually played. Because most owners do not realize there is a massive difference between entertaining your cat and fulfilling them. Cats are born hunters. It is not a personality trait. It is hardwired into their biology. Every single indoor cat carries the same instincts as their wild ancestors: the stalk, the chase, the ambush, the kill. And when that sequence never gets completed, something starts to quietly break down. Cats who never get a real hunt simulation do not just get bored. They develop anxiety, aggression, and in some cases, genuine depression. A study published in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery found that cats with insufficient play stimulation showed significantly higher rates of behavioral problems and stress-related illness. So what does real play look like? You move the toy like it is alive. Slow it down behind a corner. Let it pause. Let your cat crouch and lock eyes on it. Then a quick burst of movement. Let them stalk, pounce, and catch it. That sequence, stalk, chase, catch, is not a game to your cat. It is the one ritual that tells their brain, I am still who I am supposed to be. And here is something beautiful about this. When you are the one on the other end of that toy, your cat does not just see playtime. They see you as the one who understands them at their deepest level. Number 5, giving them a place above your head. Why does your cat jump on top of the fridge or squeeze onto the highest shelf in your closet? Most owners either laugh at it or get annoyed by it. But what if your cat has been desperately trying to tell you something about what they need to feel safe? Cats do not see the world the way we do. For a cat, height equals safety. It is not a preference. It is a survival instinct that never left them. In the wild, an elevated position meant seeing threats before they arrived. It meant control. It meant nothing can touch me here. And that exact same wiring is still running inside your indoor cat right now. A study in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior found that cats given access to vertical space showed significantly lower stress levels than cats in environments that were only spread out horizontally. And this is where most owners unknowingly fall short. You might give your cat an entire room, a big house, plenty of floor space. But if there is nowhere to climb, nowhere to sit above everything and everyone, your cat is living with a low level of anxiety you will never see on the surface. This does not mean you need to spend hundreds on fancy furniture. A cleared shelf near a window, a tall bookcase they are allowed to claim, even a simple wall-mounted perch by your desk. When your cat sits up high and looks down at the room with those slow, calm eyes, that is not attitude. That is the first time all day they have actually felt peace. Number 6, staying still when they sleep on you. Have you ever been pinned on the couch for an hour because your cat fell asleep on your lap? Your leg is numb, your phone is out of reach, and you refuse to move. Most people laugh about it, but what is actually happening in that moment is the most profound thing your cat will ever do. Sleep is when every animal is at their most vulnerable. No defenses, no awareness, no ability to escape. In the wild, a cat would never fall asleep next to another animal unless they believed with every instinct in their body that nothing bad would happen to them there. And when your cat chooses to fall asleep on you, they are telling you something words could never say. You are the safest place I know. Remember when we talked about keeping a consistent routine in the first point? This is where it all leads. Every time you fed them at the same hour, every time you spoke softly when you walked in, every time you let them walk away without reacting, every time you played with them like their instincts mattered, and every time you gave them a place to feel in control, you were building something invisible. And when your cat finally curls up on you and drifts off, that is not just a nap. That is everything you built coming full circle. Why these 6 acts matter more than you think. Understanding why these specific acts of love matter changes everything about how you care for your cat. These are not random tips. These are the building blocks of how cats experience safety, trust, and love. Consistency builds their foundation. Autonomy builds their trust. Your soft voice builds their comfort. Real play fulfills their nature. Height gives them control, and sleeping on you is the ultimate proof that all of it worked. When you do all 6 of these things, you are not just being a good cat owner. You are speaking your cat's actual language. You are meeting needs they cannot express in words but feel desperately in their bones. What happens when you miss these acts? On the other side, what happens when you do not give your cat these 6 acts of love? Without consistency, they live in constant low-level anxiety. Without autonomy, they stop approaching you. Without your soft voice, they never fully relax around you. Without real play, they develop behavioral problems. Without height, they stay stressed. Without feeling safe enough to sleep on you, the bond never reaches its full potential. Most owners do not realize these things are missing. They think their cat is just independent or aloof or difficult. But the truth is, their cat has been asking for these 6 acts all along. And every time they were denied or overlooked, the cat pulled back a little more. How to start giving these acts today? The beautiful thing about these 6 acts is that they are all within your power to give. You do not need money. You do not need special skills. You just need awareness and intention. For consistency, set feeding times and stick to them. Keep the litter box in the same place. Come home around the same time when possible. Create predictable patterns. For autonomy, when your cat walks away, let them go. Do not chase. Do not force interaction. Wait for them to come back on their own terms. For soft voice, greet your cat gently every time you see them. Narrate what you are doing when they are around. Speak to them in that warm, higher tone naturally. For real play, get a wand toy, move it like prey. Let them stalk, let them catch. Do this for 10 to 15 minutes a day. For height, clear a shelf, get a cat tree, mount a perch. Give them somewhere to sit above eye level. For sleeping on you, when they choose your lap, stay still. Honor that trust. Let them sleep as long as they need. These are small changes, but to your cat, they are everything. The signs your cat feels loved. When you give your cat all 6 of these acts consistently, you will start noticing changes. Your cat will follow you more, greet you at the door, slow blink at you from across the room. Bring you toys, groom your hand, choose your lap over anywhere else. Most importantly, they will sleep on you. Not just next to you, but on you. Belly exposed, completely relaxed. Deep sleep where their paws twitch and their whiskers move. That is the sign. That is how you know every act of love landed exactly where it was supposed to. Why most owners never get here. Most cat owners never reach this level of bonding. And it is not because they do not love their cats. It is because they do not know what their cats actually need. They think love means buying expensive toys, fancy food, designer beds. But none of that matters if the 6 foundational acts are missing. Your cat does not need more stuff. They need consistency, autonomy, your soft voice, real play, height, and your stillness when they sleep. That is it. That is the entire list. And yet most owners never learn it. They go their whole lives with their cat never fully opening up to them, never fully trusting, never fully bonding. But you are different now. Now you know. The deeper truth about cat love. Cats do not love the way dogs do. They do not jump and wag and follow commands to please you. Their love is quieter, more subtle, more conditional. But when a cat does love you, when they truly bond with you, it is one of the purest forms of trust in the animal kingdom. Because cats do not need us the way dogs do. They chose to stay with humans thousands of years ago, and they still choose every single day. When your cat walks toward you instead of away, when they stay near you instead of hiding, when they sleep on you instead of somewhere safe alone, they are choosing you. And these 6 acts of love are what make them keep choosing you every single day. For their entire life. What this means for your relationship. When you start giving your cat these 6 acts of love, your entire relationship transforms. You stop being just the person who provides food and shelter. You become their safe place, their trusted companion, their chosen person. Your cat will show you sides of themselves they do not show anyone else. They will be more playful, more affectionate, more present, more themselves. And you will finally understand what it means to truly bond with a cat. Not the surface-level connection most owners have, but the deep, mutual trust that only happens when you speak their language. Final thoughts. Your cat has been hoping for these 6 acts of love from you: consistency, autonomy, soft voice, real play, height, your stillness when they sleep. They cannot ask for them in words. They can only show you through their behavior, through their distance when these acts are missing, and through their closeness when these acts are given. Now you know what they need. The question is, will you give it to them? Will you build the consistent routine? Will you let them walk away? Will you use your soft voice? Will you play like they are hunting? Will you give them height? Will you stay still when they sleep? These are small acts, but they are everything to your cat. They are the difference between a cat who tolerates you and a cat who truly loves you. If you found this helpful, please share it with other cat owners who need to understand this. Subscribe to our channel for more insights into what your cat truly needs. And leave a comment telling us which of these 6 acts you are going to start giving today. Your cat has been waiting for you to understand. Now you finally do.